Hello everyone, welcome back to our Deep Live show. This is Tracy. Today we are going to show you a new color kit. It is G643. This is our new formula in this industry, and you can see this is our fast dry dip powder. It can air dry within 30 seconds. It is a PVC package so that you don't have to worry about that the acrylic jar and the clear bottle will get broken during the shipment. And we can see that our fast dry dip powder can get dry within a pretty low temperature. It won't get affected under the room temperature, and it is pretty shiny. It is very easy for you to operate our powder and dip glue even if you are a beginner. And over this part you can see the advantages of our color kit. It is pretty safe and it can long last at least 2 to 3 weeks. And we have got 4 dip glues over this color kit and also 6 pieces of color powder. Now I'll just open this color kit and check the color powder and the dip glue with you guys together, okay? Now let's open this color kit. This is the PVC package, and on the back side of the color kit you can see there is a instruction paper over the package. On the first instruction paper we can see the tutorials over the French powder. It shows you several tips to teach you how to use our powder to do the French nail design. You can see the instructions clear on the paper. Also, if you have some questions, you can contact our colleague through the Facebook. This is our email, and this is our website over this paper. Now let's turn to next paper. As you can see, our Dip fast dry dip system has over 108 colors. So you have many choices. This is a brief introduction about our Dip company. You can know more over here. And this is our color kit. Over this page you can see we teach you some tips to do the nail design with the glitter or solid colors. You can know how to use our powder. It is really easy for you guys to learn how to use it. Okay? Now let's check the color powder and the dip glue together. As you can see, we use this blister holder to hold these 6 acrylic jars and these 4 pieces dip glues. On G643 color kit, we got 6 beautiful nude colors. Now let's take it one by one. This is the first color. The color number is number 21. You can see there is a bottom label on the jar. This is our logo and this is the barcode. And we name it as Blush Blossom. You can see the color name over here. This is the color number, okay? As you can see, we got a 3D logo over the middle part of this cap. And this is called silver UV plating. It is pretty shiny, right? It is as shiny as a mirror. And over the front part of this jar, it is our logo part. It says the fast drying dipping powder, and you can see the net weight over here. It is 0.6 ounce. It is equal to 70 grams. And as I move this jar, you can see it is pretty shiny over the logo part, right? Because we print the logo through the silver hot stamping procedures. Unlike other brands, we use some specific procedures to print our logo. Some other brands just put some sticker over the front or backside part of the jar, right? Now let's go to the backside of the jar. You can see these warnings and ingredients over the backside of the jar. We printed these words through the silver printing procedures, so the words won't fade out pretty easily. Okay, now let's open the cap and check the color powder together. The cap is very easy for you to open. And we got two sealers over the cap and the jar. One sealer is over here. It is put on the cap, and the other sealer is being sticker on the jar. Now let's check the powder together. It is a nude color powder. As you can see, let's take a closer look at it. See if this is the color that you like. As you can see, our powder is pretty fine, and it is get pretty close to our skin color. You can see. This color is fast dry dip powder. It can air dry within 30 seconds, and it is our unique powder formula. It is different from the regular color powder. It is in no need of activator to get it dried. The regular color powder will get dried within 1 minute and a half or 2 minutes to get it dried. But our fast dry dip powder can get dried within 30 seconds, and it won't get affected under the room temperature. It will just get dried by itself. So this is the biggest advantages of our fast dry dip powder. Moreover, when you use our fast dry dip powder, it doesn't need the activator, which means that you can save a lot of time when you do your nails at your home, right? Now let's close the cap. And you can also see our jar is much larger than other brands. It is 17 grams. Other brands only got 10 grams or 13 grams, to my knowledge. Our jar is much larger than other brands. Hope you will know that. As you can see, we really put very focus on the details of our products, from this 3D logo and the silver UV plating over the cap and the silver hot stamping, and also on the backside of the jar it is black silver printing. We really invest pretty much time and money over the product, because we want our product deserve your every cent. Okay, now let's move on to the next color. We also got a 3D logo over the middle part of this jar, this cap, and this is our logo part. Over the back side of the jar, you can see the warning part and the ingredients over the powder. These ingredients are green and healthy. If you don't know these ingredients, you can search them through the internet. Then you will know much better about these ingredients. They're pretty healthy, so that you don't have to worry about that our powder will influence your skin health. Okay? And if you want to know some more instructions, you can visit our website. It is being put on the bottom part of the jar. And this color number is number 24. And we gave it a name. We name it as simply nude. You can see the color name over here. Okay, now let's open the cap and check the color powder together. The cap is very easy for you to get open. Also, we got two sealers. The sealer is stick well on the jar. As you can see, this is also a nude color. It's kind of a pink color. I think a lot of girls will like this pink color. It's pretty pinky, right? And I think this color fits well with many other color powders. And as you can see, let's take a closer look at it. Check the powder and check the color. See if you like this color. It's kind of pinky. Okay, now let's move on to the next color. As you can see, we also got a 3D logo on very cap of our jar. Let's open the cap and check the color together. This color is also a nude color. It's our fast dry dip powder. It's our new formula in this market. It's kind of a light green color powder. Let's take a closer look at it. The powder is pretty fine. Let's close the cap. Now let's move on this color powder. Over the bottom part of the jar, we can see the color name and the name of this color. The color number is number 30. You can see. And we name it as caramel latte. And we also got silver hot printing over the logo. As I'm moving the jar, you can see it is pretty shiny, right? And this is silver UV plating cap. It is just as shiny as a mirror. It's pretty shiny. And there's one thing that I want you guys to know is that we use acrylic jar to contain the powder. Some brands may use PP jars to contain the powder. PP jars is much cheaper than acrylic jar, and it will get broken more easily than our acrylic jar. And we use this acrylic jar to contain the powder. It will just make this whole product looks more high-end. Hope you can know about the material of our jar container. And over the back side of this jar, we do black-silver printing. We print these words instead of using a sticker to put it on the jar. Okay, now let's open the cap and check the powder together. Let's get out of this sealer. As you can see the color powder, I think this color is kind of close to orange color, but it is also get some pinky the color powder. It is also a nude color powder. Let's take a closer look at it. Okay, now let's move on to the next color powder. Okay, let's check this color together. This color is number 33 over the color kit, and we name it as Shiny Light. You can see the color name over here. And we also got a 3D logo. This is our logo part over the cap. As you can see, as I move the cap, it is pretty shiny, just like a mirror. And also over the back side of the jar, we can see the ingredients. Okay, now let's open the cap and check the color together. I will just remove this sealer. As you can see, this nude color, I think it gets pretty close to our skin color. Let's take a closer look at it. See if this is the color that you like. Now let's move on to the last color powder. Okay, this color is number 36, and its name is Honeymoon. Over the front part of this jar, we can see our logo part over here. And as I move the jar, it looks pretty beautiful and much colorful. You can see we print our logo through the silver hot stamping procedures. We don't just put some sticker on the jar in order to save the time and money. So we really put the details as our top priority. Over the back side, you can see the ingredients, and the powder is kind of dangerous for the children, so please keep out of reach of the children. And our powder is kind of flammable, so please keep our powder away from the heat or flame. Okay, now let's open the cap and check the color powder together. Let's remove this sealer and check the color powder. As you can see, I think this color powder is more like a light orange color powder. It will make you look more energetic and much more young. Let's take a closer look at it. Do you like this color? If you like it, you can just buy our G643 color kit. Then you can get this beautiful nude color. Okay, now let's close the cap. Every time when you finish using your color powder, please remember keep the cap tightened well so that the color powder won't be sprinkled out easily. Since our fast dry dip powder is a kind of dip powder, of course we'll need the dip glue to work with it, right? And this is our dip glue system. We put 4 dip glue over the color kit. Number 1 is base. Number 2 is activator. Number 3 is top. Number 4 is brush saver. Okay, now let's check the dip glue together. This one is the step 1 base. As you can see, we got a glass round bottle to contain the dip glue. This is white coating, and we got 2 colors silver printing over the bottle. This is a blue silver printing. Hope you guys will know the procedures. And as to the white part, it is white silver printing. This is our logo part, GH Dip, and this is the number. This is the name of the dip glue. It is base. And you can see the net weight of the dip glue. It is 12 milliliter. It is equal to 0.4 ounce. You can see the net weight over the bottom part of the bottle. Now let's move on to the back side of this bottle. You can see we print these words through white silver printing. This is the barcode. And as you can see, we put the warning part and the ingredients over the back side of the bottle. Each dip glue may have different ingredients. These ingredients are pretty green and healthy. You can see the name. You can see our company's name is put over here, and also the website, so that you can look through more products. And also, we got a 3D logo over the middle part of this small cap, right? And this cap fits pretty well with the round bottle. It is a straight cap. And we also do this cap through the silver UV plating procedure. So it will just as shining as our cap. Okay, let's open the cap and check the dip glue. As you can see, I can open the cap pretty easily. This is a base coat. You can see the base coat is kind of thick because we need to dip the finger into the color powder. And in order to keep the base coat from sprinkling out, we put an inner plug over the neck of the bottle. You can see this is an inner plug. And when you use the base coat, please remember, do not apply the base coat over the neck of the bottle. So that when you close the cap tightly, it won't get the cap and the clear bottle stick well with each other. Okay, the function of the base coat is to apply the color powder over the nail bed so that it can fit well with the powder and the glue. Now let's move on to the next dip glue. This is number 2, Activator. As you can see, we also got 2 color silver printing. This color is a light blue color, and as to the white part, we call it white silver printing. You can see the ingredients of Activator over here, over the back side of the bottle. And we also got a 3D cap, 3D logo over the middle part of this cap. Now, let's open the cap and check the dip glue. The function of the Activator is to get the top coat dried and get it double shining. But when you apply the Activator, do not apply too much of it on your nail bed, otherwise it will be easy for you to get the cracking problem. This is one tip that you have to remember. Okay, now let's move on to the next dip glue. This is our number 3 dip glue. It's top coat. We also got 2 colors silver printing over the part of the bottle. It is a deep green color silver printing. Over the back part, we also got the white silver printing to print these words over here. You can check the ingredients of top coat over here. These ingredients are pretty green and healthy. And we also got our logo over the cap. It will make this whole bottle looks more high-end. Now let's check the dip glue. This is our top coat. As you can see, the top coat is much thicker than the base. Okay? And we also got an inner plug over the neck in order to keep the top coat away from the bottle. Okay? The function of the top coat is to get the nail looks shining. But when you apply the top coat, there is one thing that you have to remember. That is, you have to wait until the first layer of top coat get dried. Then you start to apply the second layer of top coat, which means you need to apply 2 layers of top coat. When you wait until the first layer of top coat gets half dried but still sticky, then you start to apply the second layer of the top coat. So it's better for you to apply these 3 fingers together, and then you go back to this first finger to apply the second layer of top coat one by one. Okay? This is our suggestion, but you can also control the time in your own way. Now let's go back to the last dip glue. It is number 4, the brush saver. We got orange silver printing over the bottle, and this part is called white silver printing. This is our barcode and our website. Also, you can see the ingredients part over here. This is our logo part. We got a 3D logo over the middle part of this cap. Now let's open the cap and check the brush saver. The function of the brush saver is to get your brush clean again. If your base coat brush gets some powder, you can just put the brush into the brush saver and dip it several times like this. Then your brush will get clean again. And if your brush gets hardened, you can also put it into the brush saver and dip it like this so that the brush will get soft again. So this is the function of our brush saver. Okay, this is the whole part of this new color kit. The color kit in today's live show is G643. It is G643. Please remember the name of the color kit. If you really like these 6 beautiful nude colors, then you can try to find it or our Amazon shop store. The color kit is G643. Okay, so much for today's live show. Thank you for your watching. See you next time.